Alright, so in today's video, I wanted to make a Ringukatu guide for people that either want to clear Ringukatu in less than a minute just for the 3 stars to unlock the 10 times fast clear, or for people that just want to actually consistently auto it in less than a minute. Now this guide will contain no Lily, but it will have Lilium. Lilium is the best single target DPS in PvE after the buff. She is absolutely insane. I will include replacements because you can actually replace Lilium with Chloros in this exact same lineup. I will have multiple teams because Ringukatu is the final hurdle for PvE. Once I figure out Ringukatu, I am basically done with the entirety of PvE. So let me show you the few teams that I have cooked up so far, and I'll also tell you the win percentages for them. This is one of my more consistent teams. It's not the fastest. I have it at the top. Actually, here's how I would rate it. So the Joki team is actually more consistent. Then the Catchy team, Catchy Rosa, and then this team is the most consistent, but it's more than 1 minute. It's above 1 minute clear time. It's not sub-minute clear. I was actually wondering what would happen if I replaced Catchy with Vice in this team, but I don't think it would work out because the ads are gonna move and I don't have a cleanser, so I'm not sure that it would work out. And where is my... yeah, this is the team that I cleared Ringukatu in 33 seconds with. It is actually not even that inconsistent. It's maybe 40-50%, and it's like a 30-second average team. I will show you all three of them. I just bought 100 stamina. Let me just show you the Catchy team, plus Rosa and Lilium. This team could be better because one of my counts is actually really bad. This is my main count. It's solid. And then my other count, the Momentum Fury count, is pretty horrendous. I do have other better counts, but they're not on Momentum, so Momentum is basically key for this. And yes, you do want to use count on both of them for the heals. This is the hardest dungeon in the entire game. You will need very specific gear and not very specific units, because I have seen a lot of variations for the sub-minute teams on this dungeon. If you have Lily, this dungeon should have been solved since the game came out, because I've seen sub-minute runs with Lily. They're not consistent, obviously, but even these teams are not that consistent, and it all comes down to, you know, fine-tuning the little things, min-maxing your DPS. Maybe, for example, for me, would be 6-starring my Catchy to make it more consistent, so he's a little faster, a little more tanky. Stuff like this is what matters in the long run, because once you figure out a team that's maybe 40-50% consistency, and it's a sub 1 minute, you just want to min-max that team to the most of your ability to make your runs actually consistent. So let's actually go ahead and show you the team. I will show the Chloros runs. I'm not sure how consistent it will be, but I'm not sure, because I'm sure there are some minute runs with Yelly instead of Lilium and no Lily. And yeah, this is the team, right? Okay. I'll just do one run of each team just to show off. Class is on Dark Moon because you want to have... oh, well, he started off as yellow, so he just one-shot my Lilium. That's why this piece of shit is just horribly designed. Ringukatu is a horribly designed boss. I don't care what anyone says. Now he's red, so he's not gonna one-shot class, because my class is tanky. So even if he crits, he's not really gonna one-shot her, I don't think. So this run is, we won this run, right? There is no way I fail this run, because as long as I start with the right typing. Now, Lilium is going to attack, Rosa is gonna follow up, and then he is gonna stun again. Doesn't really matter even if he misses the stun. And then Lilium's gonna attack, Rosa's gonna follow up, Rosa attacks, and then Catchy's gonna boost up Lilium, and then Lilium is just gonna one-shot Ringukatu. That's how this team goes. You just want to start off with the correct typing, and you do not want to get one-shot. There are some fail-safes, in this team. Yeah, it's not really, you don't necessarily need absolute perfect RNG. Let's show off the other team. I'm not sure if Chloros is actually going to be viable, but I will test it out in this video as well. What about dieting? Sadly, dieting needs a lot of supports to even match Lilium's DPS, because she self-buffs with attack and speed. She is absolutely insane. I maxed her. She is my first 5-star that is absolutely maxed out, because I know once they buffed her, I know she is the unit to go for. I apologize, I'm a little bit sick. So let's show you my most consistent team, which is this one. Right, yeah, this is my most consistent. It's also sub 1 minute. But because I'm using Doki Doki, you need to like perfectly tune everyone together, so Dyna's gonna go. Dyna on Codex is actually horrible because she doesn't really reapply the defense down. If they are already on defense down, she kind of just ignores that, right? Oh well, okay, he started off yellow. I didn't notice, so I should have restarted right away. Because he one-shots Lilium. I could make Lilium a little more tanky, but what's the point? But yeah, Dyna on Codex is pretty pointless. Just put her on the other thing. What's this? Dark Moon. Even on Dark Moon, Dyna's not that great. But because Class is on Codex, that's why this team kind of works out. So please don't. Oh my god. How did this team used to even work? Because I did get an 8 and 2 in a 10 run. So how does it usually go? I kind of just left it on auto and I came back and it was 8 and 2, and I did it twice and I got 8 and 2 twice. I don't even think I need the speed down, honestly. Because Class is on Codex. Class needs to be on not Class, sorry. Dyna needs to be on Codex so that you will see right here Doki is going to get boosted up above the Class. Oh, it doesn't matter, I guess, because Lilium still got her S3 reset. Now she's gonna do the big hit. Doing speedruns with Doki, it just comes down to tuning your team around having Doki only reset some units and not other units. So that's why Codex is Doki's best friend when it comes to autoing or speed tuning for fast teams, right? That's the same strat that I use for Doki. That's the strat for this team. I will show the last team, which is the fastest team by far, the Rosa team, which is by far the fastest. The reason it's the fastest is because, first of all, the crit rate buff from Rosa allows me to just build as much crit damage and attack as possible. You also want both Lilium and Rosa to be slow here. Sometimes it's just to make it more consistent, because the Kazuya will push back a lot of the units, a lot of the adds, and you do not want one of your DPSs to move before the adds, so Rosa does not wake them up. So I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, now the adds are guaranteed to move before Rosa, which is good. Rosa's gonna do her thing, crit rate up, apply the debuffs, just hit the target for, decent damage. Not the greatest damage in the world, but pretty decent. 13,000 per follow up, I guess. And then Lilium should, kill it. That's kind of the team. The Rosa team. Let's show the stats, actually. I think that's one of the most important things. Both of them are on count. They need to be. Count is kind of the solution for Ringukatu. 70% here, 70% there. I think I actually did some changes that I did not save. Some gear changes, I think I did. Not entirely sure. But okay. I remember the change I did. I did it on Lilium. So I used this, right? Yeah, I used this on Lilium. Losing out on crit damage for a bit of crit rate, but here I'm actually gaining crit damage if I do this. I'm gaining 4% crit damage and and losing out on what exactly? That's the change I did. I'm not sure if it's a net positive, but I just wanted her to be above 70% because I actually did miss a 1% crit, so it's not really gonna be the end all be all, but it's at this point you're just min-maxing. So now both of them are on 71%. Let's do it one more time. Let's see if I can do it. Now he's blue, so Dinah's gonna have a tough time. She still applied the vulnerable, which is all I need really. And he does not one-shot Dinah. If he crits, he does one-shot Dinah. He one-shots everyone if he crits. This bastard. Now he's green, so Rosa's not gonna do that much damage. I think I still beat him, even if he's green. And more damage. More damage, more follow-ups, more follow-ups. Yeah, he doesn't die here, but I don't think... I think, he doesn't kill anyone. If you survive the initial attacks, you're kind of in the safe. So, now Lilium kills it. That's the Dinah Kazuya team. There is a lot of room for improvement. For example, if I get 2 codexes on... Not 2, I will still use Dark Moon on Dinah. Codex on Dinah is horrible. If I get just a codex with a Swift Smite, I don't want to... No. Just need a fucking Swift Smite on it. So that because my good sets are on Swift Smite. Because I do not farm Doki Doki. My first speed team was actually Aurora, because I knew Aurora was going to be the most important one to get done. That's why I kind of tunnel visioned. I upgraded my Chloros, my Rosa. Tunnel visioning on speedrunning Aurora. That's why I don't really have many good Swift raids. I don't have any good Swift raids, actually. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. And this speed is it's like a red one, but it's 16, which is horrible. And this one is 18. This one's fine. I need a Swift Smite one, and then I will use it on... What's her face? What do I have Codex on? Dinah, right? Not Dinah, the other one. Kazuya. And then she would have more effect accuracy, but more importantly, she would have more speed. Would it really make my run that much more consistent? I think the one thing that will make my run a lot more consistent is just getting the good crit damage and good attack rolls on the count. And yeah, let's actually try. Let me just show you the rankings for the units that I have. I already showed off this team. This seems actually really consistent. I'm just not sure how this guy is getting 100% clears. I guess just get 20 rolls on your codex. Right, look at this shit. Time weave, effect accuracy, 12 speed is insane. I would never get something like this. Let's see his so mine is better. And my dieting is also better. So but he did get a faster clear than I do with this team. We'll see how it goes. The rankings system in this game is one of the best additions they added for sure. It is flawed because it says 100%, but there is no way in hell that this team is actually 100%. Because Ringukatu speed clearing will never be 100%. If you want 100% teams, you better get ready to start clearing this bitch in like 3 to 4 minutes average. I think in general, no speed team in any Inferno dungeon, except maybe for Nikonana and Doki Doki, because these two are like one of the easiest. But no speed team is truly 100%. 95, 90% is good enough, obviously. So, you will see the top clears is all Lily, except for this one. Everything is just a Lily. And if I go show owned and nemesis, it will be this team. Wait, did someone already copy this team? Is this one of the teams that I showed? I'm not sure. Kachi and Rosa, I'm not sure if I'm using them together. Kachi and Rosa. Oh yeah, I am actually. I guess people are catching on, which is fine. I did copy the Kachi strat obviously from the top clears, but it's not necessarily Rosa and Kachi. I think when I was checking the top clears, none of them were actually Rosa. Clear time. Yeah, I think I'm the only Rosa in the clear time section. Which is cool. This will be... I will be pushed out very soon. Maybe in like a week, you will not see me in the top clears. It's crazy how this team... This guy has like cleared this in 25 seconds. Since the Yellow came out. This was like one of the oldest clears. Which is quite insane. And his catch is not even maxed out. He doesn't need to be, I guess. When I first saw this, I thought this guy was cheating, but obviously the Beyond Him strat. But this is a manual, this is not an auto. This guy's like level 95, so it's a manual clear. No one really gives a shit about manual clears. This one might be an auto. I was at 31 seconds. I guess his oh. Is his Lilium better than mine? He might have a better Lilium actually. Yeah, he might have a better Lilium than I do. Maybe that's why. But no, his dieting is quite horrible. Wish I could see the top clear runs. Let's actually do the Chloros run before I exit out so that I can do a non-Lilium clear. Still very hesitant on whether it's doable. Let's just copy Lilium's module save plan, new plan. Then Chloros, come here little boy, and then, yeah. Should be the same stats. Lilium's gonna have more attack, because he just has higher base attack. Even though I do have a dupe on Chloros. Yeah, he pushed Chloros back. I think this is just a bad run overall. Let's just restart this. Let's see if it's doable. Oh shit, the double red actually is gonna make him counterattack a lot more often. So even if I can do it once or twice, it's still gonna be not that consistent. Let's see. You do need Chloros to attack first if you're using Rosa for the follow-ups, but it's fine. It can work either way, honestly. Yeah, I guess it is doable, huh? Yeah, because okay, maybe not. Having multiple typings in Ringukatu is not a very smart thing to do. And if Rosa doesn't... Okay, now he's dead. Oh shit, Rosa did not apply the debuff. You can see even Chloros, which has the highest sustained DPS in the game, which right now is not really going to be the best for PvE farming, because you don't want to do sustained DPS, you want to do burst DPS. So sadly he has fallen off, very much so. Very sad, but he did his job. I still don't really regret investing into him, not completely anyways. So he's still quite decent. Like, look at this. When he counterattacks Dinah, he also hits Chloros. It's really bad. Like, now he's gonna kill someone. Yeah. And now Rosa just does no damage. This is quite pathetic. Chloris days are long past. But yeah, that's the video. Just if you're watching this before Lilium leaves, just get her. Don't do the same mistake I did with Yeli. I just do not do this. I regret not getting Yeli so much. I regret getting Messiah. Because I saw everyone clearing everything with Messiah. It's like, oh my god, it's a light unit, which means that it's good for all content. Which I still use Messiah to this day. I don't really fully regret it, but I did spend $100 to get him. So maybe I do regret it a little bit, just not fully. Oh, nice. Chloros clear. No, he kills Chloros, like the little bitch he is. Fucking bitch. Bitch-ass motherfucker. Okay. Sub-minute clear without Lilium. There you go. All. No LD units. So it is doable if you want to get the 3 stars. Is it consistent? Probably not. I'm not sure if it's that much less consistent than the Lilium clear, but I'm sure it's doable. So that's it for the video. I hope it was informative and see you in the next one.